Hi everyone, welcome to Jie Podcast. I'm Sudin,
I'm Sarah.
and today we are starting our season 2 of Jie Podcast, and I'm in Singapore so we can film it
Together.
Yes, so today we have a very juicy topic, and that is exes.
Okay, so why we thought of this topic was because 2 days ago or yesterday, there was this news that came out that Khloe Kardashian was expecting a second child with Tristan via surrogate.
Yeah, so I think like for people who are not like keeping up with the Kardashians, this guy has been cheating on her,
Multiple times.
yeah, with her friends, like close family friends, and of course all kinds of random people. It was
And
just
she keep taking him back.
yeah, even though he's like a village
But
penis, it's a village penis. So I think when this news came out, a lot of people were very
yeah,
shocked.
on Twitter people were like, she's kidding, right? She better tell us that she's kidding.
Yeah, but for some reason, so what she said is that she wanted both her kids to have the same father. So she already has one daughter with him. And I remember when she gave birth to her daughter, she just found out that
Yes, he cheated.
he cheated on her with their family friend. So that was one. And then now they conceived the second child. No, they had the second child
November.
in November.
Then December, the news of Marley came out.
Yeah, which is the personal trainer, and the personal trainer gave birth to a son. So
Yeah. So she found out they had a kid before he cheated again. No. He
no,
cheated already. Then they had a surrogate. Then December she found out.
yeah, they had a kid before she found out, but
Mhm.
the kid was already almost on the way. So poor woman.
Is it? I don't know. At this point, I don't really feel that bad anymore.
I think it's
The first night, okay, when Jordan cheated, I feel very bad because she was giving birth.
yeah. I know. I think for her specific scenario, because I did watch the newer season of the Kardashians, which is the extension of Keeping Up with Kardashians, I felt bad for her because I could see her point of view.
Okay.
Like for her, right, why she said she keep going back to him is because she said that she believed that humans deserve multiple chances, and she was just willing to work through it with him. Actually, you know what, all of the Kardashians, if you realize, all the girls are like that. All the three sisters, I don't know about the other two, but like Kim and Kanye, Kourtney and Scott. Like actually, if you watch the whole series, I didn't watch the entire thing, but like
No, but I feel like
what comes out, I can
Tristan
tell.
Tristan was the worst one.
Yeah.
Because if the Kanye and Scott, right, it did feel like they were trying also. They were trying on their part also.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah, that's
So I can see why they forgave them. Because like, you know, the other person is putting in some effort. But I don't know. I don't know about Tristan. It feels like he
feels like a wild animal. It's like, can you
Yes.
control yourself? So, on the topic of exes, today we're going to be talking about we're going to go into our main opinions, which is getting back together with your ex ever a good idea? Let's say in a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. No.
Do it again.
Okay, let's say in a count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
It
No.
depends.
Okay, let's start with
Okay,
you.
let me explain myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think it depends on the reason why like we broke up in the first place. Like if it's cheating, then okay, it's definitely no. But if it's something like, okay, maybe the time wasn't right, then we leave each other and then we continue to go in our own way. Then after like some time we meet again and then we get back together. I think it's fine. It makes sense.
Yeah, I think based on what you are saying, right, I would say like that is the case for like a small number of people. No, okay, I say no because I feel like most of the relationships that I see, right, that have this like breakup, and get back together.
Mhm.
Okay, one time still not so bad, but there are people who like break up, get back together, break up, get back together. If it's more than one time, I really feel like, you know what, just leave the person alone.
Okay, we are not here to tell anyone to break up.
No, this just based on like what we've seen like in our friends, or at least my friends, or like what I realized. And I think it's because a lot of people, when they break up, and then you know you're in this rebound mode, and then you're like, wow, I miss this person so much, especially if it's your first relationship, and then you know you don't really know what you're expecting, and then you're like, oh, I miss this person so much, so much, so much. Then you're like, you get back together, and then you realize that the old problems haven't been resolved. Then
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I
so
think if the
that's
old
the
problems are resolved, then you can take him back.
yeah, but I think that requires a decent amount of time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So for me, right, like with my first relationship, we also did break up and then get back together. I think it was one time, but then we wanted to get back together a second time. So the first time that we broke up, it was due to, I would say there are other problems, but I would say the main one is personality issues, personality differences. So for me, right, I'm someone who really, really, really enjoys spending time with my partner. Like I can spend like with me and Sam now, we can spend like the entire like week, 2 weeks, or like endless days just being with each other, and we don't get sick of each other. Like it's not like
Okay.
we're doing things together all the time, but being in the same physical space. Yeah, but with my first boyfriend, he didn't really enjoy.
He needed his
He
own
Yeah, he needed
space.
his own space, which at that point of time, right, because that time I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
When also I like to go out. Like that time when I was like a teenager, I like to go like Sentosa, we go Botanic Garden, go here, go there, go here, go there. He preferred to stay at home. So I really feel like this was one of the things that pissed me off a lot. But at that time, I didn't really understand that this was just a personality thing. And I always thought that it's because he doesn't like me enough.
Mm-hmm.
It may be true, I mean, I don't know, but I'm just saying that as a older, like when you get older, then you're like, okay, actually maybe it's a personality thing. And I feel like this, and then yeah, when after we broke up, I felt like, well, I was like going to die, you know, I was going to be with this guy forever. I
Oh,
was
then you're on Facebook.
yeah.
Then you repost all the emo.
Go on Twitter at that
emo
time,
quotes.
at that time,
Yeah.
when was that? That was 2012,
It's Twitter, the Twitter
2013.
era.
Yeah, Twitter and Facebook, you know, then emo, type Chinese song lyrics on Twitter. It was just the works. But then,
Okay.
yeah, but then after that, like, he felt the same way. So, you know, it's like after you break up, then you feel like, wow, cannot live without each other. Then you get back together. But the thing is, right, we were broken up for like 6 months before we got back to got back with each other. The thing is, our personalities didn't change in that time.
Okay.
And we were so young when we were together actually from sec 1 until like I think sec 4. Then we broke up like at the start of sec 4, so we were together for 2 years already at that point. The thing is, yeah, our personalities didn't change, and we didn't end up being more understanding of each other, because I think 6 months is a very short time to be broken up and then get back together.
Wait, so after you broke up, you liked him for another 6 months?
Yeah.
Wow.
After we get back together, we were together for I think like another year.
Okay.
And then we broke up before poly started. So I mean, that's why I would say, right, even that time I was a teenager, I was very young. But I think even for adults, I think it doesn't work out well. And that's why I say no, because a lot of people, their personalities don't change. And the things that you find irritating about the person last time, you will still find it irritating now. It's just that during the period that you break up, right, you only remember the good things about the person. Then you're like,
Fair enough.
yeah, I really think so, because you know you break up, then you're like, oh, you know, he suddenly, let's say every night he used to put like water at your bed, then suddenly, oh, how come the water is not there? Oh, I miss. Then you
Sound
say
like
like,
a puppy.
I take him for granted. You know, I shouldn't have taken him for granted. But when the person come back, then you remember that he only put the water at the bed and then he messed up the rest of the house. So so that is the issue.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one is so related to that. Do you think kids would make a difference?
In terms of like cheating, let's like if
Yeah, let's talk about
in the
specifically
context of
cheating.
cheating.
Yeah. Would
Okay, I
you
think it
forgive?
does. Oh, okay. It depends like I don't know. I don't want to put this kind of thing out there. Because if I say like it depends on the extent, right? Then people would think like
What do you mean depends on extent? You mean like whether it's a long term or one time?
and like how much they did.
Have sex.
Okay, what if just texting like
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
that kind of thing. I don't want to put it out there that like
You can
some
do
is
that.
some is forgivable. Then people would think that okay, this person can be cheated on. You know, I don't give people this kind of impression. Okay, let's just go with no. No. I am very good at being single and living alone. So I won't feel like I will die without you.
I think for kids, I will make a difference for me.
I think it does. Then I think there was this I saw this short clip on Facebook that I think Kim spoke up for Khloe. She
Yeah.
was saying that having kids makes it harder to
Mm.
just break up with the person, and I can see a point. I can see where she's coming from.
Yeah, I mean like it's so difficult to raise a kid alone. And the thing about
It's messier. You have a liability
yeah.
that is much messier if you
It's
break up.
harder for you to live. And the thing is, right, if you once you have a kid, this person, right, will always be in your life. Whether or not you're dating them, they're gonna be in your life. So that's what I think, right? Like if there's a kid, I may try, you know what I mean? Because it's not like you can cut the kid off from the dad, right? And also a lot of people feel like spending time as a family, even if you're not married, is important. So I don't personally think that is very important, but some people think that kids should grow up like
Two
the blended
parents.
the blended family should come together and still be civil in a lot of social settings to bring up the kids. So I mean in that
I
kind
mean,
of
you can be
case I can
civil, but you
understand.
don't have to be married to that person anymore.
It's difficult because of the
Yeah,
I
because
feel
you don't
like
live together, right?
no, I feel like it's the lingering feelings, because it's not it doesn't happen instantly like once someone cheat on you that you suddenly stop liking them. It just doesn't happen.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like for most people, I'm sure for most people, when you find out this person cheat on you, right? And I think a lot of women like they blame themselves. Like, was I not good enough? They don't say like, yeah, this man is shit. Like they may say out of their mouth, but a lot of times they would think that it's my problem. Like, am I not good enough? Am I like not having sex enough? Am I like did I let go of myself? So I think that's why like they end up being like, if I had done something, I can keep the man. And so that's why they
No,
still
there's nothing you
try.
could have done.
Yeah. I'm not saying this because I think there's something to be done. I think that
There's
there's nothing that
you
can be
have.
done.
Yeah. No, but you say that you feel like you will try. I don't know. The thing is like your kids will see all these kind of thing. Let's say if I have a daughter, right? I don't want her to think that it's okay to let the guy cheat on her, like forgive the guy after he cheats on her. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I think for me,
I don't want her to learn this kind of behavior. Like I want her to be able to walk out.
mm,
Yeah. So I think I'll be that kind of mom.
I think for me it's just yeah, I think it depends on how long it is. And I think it depends on how much the guy is willing to like change. So if he does it multiple times, then no. But I think if it was like one time and then he's really trying to make up for it, I might give him a second chance. It has not happened yet, so I can no, I won't say it has
Better
not
send
happened.
a warning first.
No, I'm not. I won't say it has not happened yet. I say
It will never happen.
it will never happen. But if it does, I mean like I only can say now. But last time I used to be, or when I was younger, I used to think like, oh no, once someone cheat on me, like that's it, that's it, that's it, I will walk out. But yeah, again, it's like I get older and then I think like, you know, like if you really have a family, you have children, and then part of it is like the commitment also lah. Then I don't know. I don't know. It's not a no, but it's the I don't know.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So the next part is, would you be friends with your ex?
Yes.
Are you friends with your ex?
We used to be friends.
Not anymore?
We not like we don't hate each other, that kind of thing. It's like just don't talk anymore.
Okay, why are you friends with your ex?
There's no reason not to be friends with them. Like even if the relationship doesn't work out, doesn't mean that the friendship won't.
Okay, but for you, right, since I know this story, you are friends with this guy before he became your boyfriend.
Wait, you tell me which one first. I'm confused. You cannot say it here, okay?
How many are there? You only got
I know, but you must tell me which one.
the blue one.
Okay.
Is this one not saying right? The blue one is not very obvious. But like you were friends with, so for her it's like she was friends with the person before you become girlfriend boyfriend. I think that makes a
Okay.
difference because like let's say you just meet this person on Tinder, right? I don't think you'll be friends with them afterwards. But
Okay.
tell me why. Tell me your experience being friends with your ex.
Oh, but it's like we didn't talk for a while after the thing
Mm-mm.
ended. Then we became friends.
That's what people say.
Yeah.
That's what people say. It's like after you break up, right, and then you
It's
want
not
to go back to
immediately.
the
It's not
friends.
immediately.
Yeah, because it will get your lines get very blurred.
Ah, okay.
So I am not friends with any of my exes.
Now how about now? It's been some time.
Not still not.
Okay.
You know, I would say I am, but I'm not friends with any
Okay.
of my exes. But the thing is, with one of them, I tried to be friends with. Actually, no, with them, all of them, I tried to be. We tried to be friends because at that point, right, it's just like you know you didn't want to like lose the connection because you kind of still one is either like you feel bad for them or like you know you feel like very the friendship is very wasted if you totally cut off connection. So right after breaking up, we tried to like with both of them like tried to be friends, but the thing is it's too fresh and the lines just couldn't be blurred. And the lines were just too blurred. So I also think if you're going to be friends, right, same with getting back with them, you need to cut them off for like a certain period of time and then like reevaluate, you know, like
No, I think
how
it
our
depends
friendship
on
works.
how heartbroken you are also. I wasn't. So I think that was why we could be friends.
I also wasn't for both. Like okay, my first ex, the first boyfriend, the second time I wasn't, but it was still very difficult to be friends. I think cause on their part, it was hard.
Their fault.
No, it's not their fault. It's because they were feeling more hurt than me. Like I was okay, but they were not okay. So, but I feel one reason why I feel like I wouldn't actively try and be friends with them again is
Oh
because
yeah, I
now
wouldn't actively try to be friends again.
yeah.
It's just that if there's an opportunity to be friends again, I'm okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I get what you mean. Like if you see them like as
to work with
colleagues.
them again, yeah, that kind of thing. Then
Oh
okay.
yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. But yeah, I feel like especially if you move on with someone else, right? It's very weird to be actively trying to be friends, even if you miss that friendship. Even if you really really miss that friendship, it's very weird. And you know, sometimes I go on like I see am I the asshole Reddit, you know, like you know the whispers that we love so much. Sometimes a lot of people right, after they break up, then they want to remain very good friends, but it becomes very difficult for their new partner to accept. And I think you have experienced this before, and so we have very different opinions on this as well. But I wanted to say, right, I totally can understand why it would be very difficult for your new partner to accept.
Why?
Well, you used to because okay, I say because right, a lot of people got lingering feelings, and then especially like if you didn't end on like super bad terms, like wasn't cheating or anything, right? Then you always be like, maybe it's just like the passion fizzle out. You know, like sometimes especially when you're young, the relationship just ends because you kind of drift away. But then like you suddenly want to be good friends with this person, and then she know a lot about your life, you know, you all talk about very intimate things. Then you end up feeling like this girl is replacing you. You know what I mean? And the worst thing I feel one thing I feel one thing that really bugs people is when the boyfriend complains about her to the girl,
Okay.
to the girlfriend, yeah. Then that really bothers a lot of girls because you're like,
Wait, then the guy complained about the new girlfriend to the ex.
yeah.
Okay.
That one that's why I can understand why people would be very uh, like they don't like it, and they rather just cut clean from your ex, because a lot of people will be like, why are you still talking to your ex? Like, why are you still so close to your ex? Is it because you like her or whatever? And it's very difficult for people to accept. Like, just telling you, it's very difficult for people to accept that
Yeah.
you can be platonic friends.
I have learned that. At first I didn't understand. Up to now I also don't understand, but it's okay, like I've accepted that. Yeah, I just accepted that some people are not okay.
Actually, I feel like, I don't know.
I'm nice. I'm nice enough to accept it.
Yeah, okay.
You should praise me more. No, I'm just kidding.
I was not going to. You know, I don't know, this story, okay? She actually met her ex's
My
girlfriend.
friend.
No, okay, and then you know what she said to me afterward? She was like, hey, you know
What?
what? She's nicer than you. And I was like, what was this? She was like, she's actually nicer than you. She was telling me, you know, and I was like, what was this comment coming out from nowhere? I was like, what? Do you remember you said that?
I know. I remember what I said.
Just like, then I remember I just said, I was like,
No,
what's this? I was like, literally, what's this? Why did she have to attack
okay. At
me?
least I had to like. My then like colleagues knew about the story also, because I met them after work. Then they all could understand her. They all could understand her point of view.
Yeah,
But I couldn't.
I know, but
I'm the one that was losing a friend. Then I'm just like, why are you like paying back for her? You pay back for me. I'm your friend.
That's why they're talking about me.
No, like and my other friends, like when I told them the
Oh.
story.
Yeah, but then you met your
Like-
ex's new girlfriend and you said that she was nicer than
She was
me.
nice lah.
Yeah, you said
that
she's
day.
nicer than you, and I was like, what did I do?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Where is this attack coming from?
No, because I thought she wouldn't be nice.
I know, just say she's nice.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're friends with your ex, will you invite them to your wedding?
If we are friends.
Yeah.
No, if we are friends, I would.
You know? Okay, so okay.
No, if we're friends, I would. Like you will be just like my other friends that I will invite to the wedding.
I think for me depends also. Whether if we are still friends, right? And then like let's say if like it's my poly friends, right? Let's pretend I have friends from poly still. Okay, let's just pretend I have, because I don't. Let's say I have this group of friends, and then he is in this clique, and we are like very neutral with each other. But you know, it's like our clique. Then maybe then actually I wouldn't mind. Like, it doesn't bother me now to invite any of them. It's just that I wouldn't do it because of my husband. Like, it really, to me, it depends on his opinion. Like if he finds it weird, then I won't. But if it's okay, then I would consider. And it really depends on like the friend dynamic. But if let's say like, you know, you're like for me now, I'm not really friends with any of my poly friends, then I just invite him out of everyone, and he's like going there alone. I would
Okay, I get
I would be like, do I really need to You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this thing, I suddenly remembered. I remembered that there was this TikTok trend where people were saying that their fathers, no, that their fathers had the audacity to name them after their first love. Okay, so let's say so I'll explain it more clearly. The father and mother get married, but the father named the daughter after his first girlfriend. And Sarah said that she could not understand why that was a problem. Defend.
No, the context that I was thinking, right? I was like, maybe the first love die, you know, that kind of
So
thing. Then like I don't know, the first love died. It's not the breakup wasn't anyone's fault.
okay, okay. So if the first love died, if your future husband's first love died, you will be okay naming your daughter after this person.
Yeah, I am okay with that.
Let's say she didn't die. Let's say Jeju.
Yeah, if she didn't die, then it's not okay. But if she like if like the breakup wasn't like his fault, that kind of thing. Like yeah, the only reason I can accept is death.
Okay. Miranda Kerr and Orlando Bloom, right?
Yes.
Their son is named after her first boyfriend,
Uh-huh.
who died in I think it was a car accident. He died in a car accident, and she said that Orlando very kindly let her name the son after her first boyfriend. Which at the time I didn't think much of it, but she thought it was very sweet. So I don't know. I have
Yeah, the only reason I can accept right is death. Like I was thinking in that context. That's why I say like it's okay. Why is it so bad?
I would not accept that. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I just feel like if you wanted to,
I can see how people cannot accept. So like, let's say if my ex-boyfriend die, right, and then my husband say no, I don't want you to do this kind of thing, right? I won't fight with him. I'll say okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm okay.
No, but I wouldn't even dare to bring it up.
Okay.
Like let's be very okay. I'll not say my husband, but let's say my past lover, like a random past lover died, and then like now I have a son, and then when I look at my son, I'm like, oh, you remind me of my
Okay.
dead lover. I just no. I just couldn't do it. Like I will remember my dead lover from our Facebook pictures, but not through my son.
Okay.
Okay, so do you stalk your ex on social media then?
Um. um. Not. Mm. Wait. This part you decide whether you want to keep it in or not.
Okay.
I don't stalk blue sky. I stalk the crazy one.
Oh,
a bit, yeah.
okay. I still stalk my exes on social media, but I don't like actively, like every day obsessively looking. It's like sometimes if their story comes up or their post comes up, then I'll be like, oh yeah. Then I just click and see. I don't know if that's considered stalking. A bit lah. Maybe it's a bit lah. I don't know. Is that called stalking behavior? Like, I'll just go and see. Just because I'm very curious. And sometimes I like to
No, I don't think that's stalking leh. I feel like stalking is like
or like every day looking at like no.
then
Then I
you
don't do
were
that.
like first
Yeah.
person to see the story kind of thing.
Oh no, it's just if the story comes up, then I will just click. But like
Okay.
I will
This is my I do stalk also.
yeah, look at the profile. But like what do I want to say about this?
But why do people stalk? Is it like to see whether this person's life become
Oh
more
yeah. That's what I was gonna say. When I first break up last time, right? I will always stalk my ex. I will obsessively go on their page every day. Like like let's say we break up and then like in the first 3 months, I will obsessively stalk their page. I will look at what they're doing. I will look at who they're with. I will look at all their tweets, and I'll be like deciphering them. I'll be like, so if any of my exes are watching, you know that I have been watching you for maybe the first 2 months. After that, no more. But like like I will go and see like, oh, are they moving on okay without me? And then I will like, okay, like especially the ones that I didn't end well with, I will bask in their misery.
Why?
The ones that did me wrong, I will bask in their misery. I'll be like, yes, don't move on well without me. Miss me. Yeah, I am that kind of.
Not.
I do not wish you. I do not wish you well. That's what I say.
No, this okay. If I find a person terrible, right? And then when the person can find someone else, right? I'll be like, great, like the girl just took one for the team. Like, just don't release him back into the dating community. So I'm okay if he like move on and have a better life. Like, just stay away from me. How about what do you think of people cutting off their exes out? Like totally cut off, like block, kick out, like block everywhere, kick out Instagram, kick out Facebook.
Okay, what? What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong, but like, will you do that? You don't. You because some people keep it to stop them. And some people prefer clean cut.
I initially keep it to stop, but to be honest, if my exes wanted to be friends now, I wouldn't have a problem with it. So I wouldn't go out of my way to block them. I mean, like, I'm just like, okay lor, you're just there.
I think it depends on the reason.
Today all our answers,
Yeah.
it depends.
If it's like Tristan, yeah, you best believe I will block him.
I think what I would say it depends on is what kind of person you are, not what kind of person your ex is. Because if you are the kind of like you look at them, right, and then you just like look at them very pathetic and then laugh at Tristan, right? Actually his Instagram comments, right? A lot of people scolding him in Instagram comments. You know, if it was me, right, and then he cheated on me so many times, even after I have a child, that's relish, you know. Look at I'll be like, ha, 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 ha. But like, if you are the type of person that you look at them, right, you end up missing them more, and you cannot detach yourself from that person, that definitely I would say you at least you block them for a period of time.
Okay.
Yes. So with that, we have come to the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and let us know what you think, whether you are going to be friends with your exes.
You can.
It's a bad idea, but you can. Okay, so that's all for today, and we will see you next time. Bye.